welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a new year, a new season.
It's
And we are
2021.
here to talk about mental health, your mental wellness. And with me here, I have guests, and they will introduce themselves right from you.
Okay, my name is Esther. Yes, and Phelix is a friend of mine.
Mimi ni Sam. Isiyo ni jina langu sawa.
So it's okay. So I want us to do something. I'm going to count 1 up to 3. On the third count, you say a number. I want to determine who is the stubborn, who is the most stubborn. Kama ni wewe na wewe sawa. Kama ni mimi na wewe, kama ni mimi na wewe sawa. Right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1.
4.
Where?
Guys.
Acha kunikopi.
Msami ni kopi.
Stubborn nini, eh?
Lakini ndo udwan out msee.
Ai.
Wewe unakaa udwan.
You know the stubborn people?
Mbona umesema namba different na sisi?
Na wewe mbona unasema namba yangu?
Wewe umenikopi.
Sam sijakukopi.
Sawa, hebu sema.
Okay, sawa.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3.
5. Mimi ni mafala.
Okay. Okay.
So right, it's okay. Okay, we want to talk about depression. And many people in the society wanapitia changamoto hapa na pale. Mental wellness.
Shida hapa na pale.
Shida hapa na pale.
Taabu.
And actually today you want to know and know deeper about depression. Esther, unaelewa depression?
Depression. Well, for me, kenye naelewa, depression is the state of like you being like a person, you feel like emotionally you're not okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's connected to your mind. You feel like nobody understands what you're going through, and most of the time, unajipata in depression. Especially if you're that kind of a person who is not too open to people. Ama watu ni introverts, they're always indoors. For you to open up to somebody inakuwaga very hard. So it's easy for you to be depressed when you go through something. But you don't have to be going through something. You can also be in a state of your life where you're indecisive about things. Unapata uko depressed.
Okay, Sami.
Mimi na feel depression ni I think two times say haiko mentally stable, like labda stuff kadhaa zinamsumbua. Well, of course at times inakuanga subconscious, hata mzee ajuangi, unaona. Yeah, so mimi na feel depression ni time say mental wellness yake haiko fiti. Of course depression iko under mental wellness, so time say hayuko mentally fit.
Yeah.
Of course ako depressed.
Ina jamaa umerudia English.
Kizungu pia anakuanga nayo. Si hata si kuenda shule.
Sawa.
Kizungu pia anakuanga nayo.
It's okay.
Yeah, he's right by the
Okay, here tunaweza jua, we can just try to understand what actually causes depression. Kwa maisha watu wamepitia, sometimes they are emotionally so low, but there must be a cause actually.
Of course. By the ni okay. Mimi na feel ni normal mse kuwa depressed, but then pia kwa wengine haikangi ni kai normal, especially extroverts.
Yeah.
Udema akisema introverts venye wanakuwa na noma ya open up. Mimi na feel
Ni the other way around. So, according to me, what I think, sometimes there's so many causes of depression, kama venye Sama amesema. So according to my life, my experiences, and nimeona watu wakipitia, it doesn't have to be me. Sometimes it's family, you see people going through things. So for me, depression can be caused by so many things. Like somebody can lose their job, something that they had really like walikuwa wanategemea job to support their family. Then they lose it all of a sudden. And sometimes you lack that support system. Probably like your partner doesn't become so much supportive. It doesn't have to be people who are married. Sometimes pia hata wewe kijana unaweza lose job na maybe endo likome
ama hata heartbreak.
Ama hata heartbreaks.
Heartbreak manze. Kwanza hapo kwa heartbreak bro.
Exactly.
Umeheartbreakiwa lakini?
Ai manze.
So, ni rahisi kuwa depressed because kitambo je penye utaanzia. Let's give an example. Kama corona venye ilikam, wase wali lose jobs. Kuna wase walikaa na mabibi zao kwa nyumba wakarealize, kumbe mtu sijampendaga venye nilikuwa nadhani. Unaona? As in there's so many things that bring about depression.
Alafu ukiwa na deni ya msena huna doza kulipa.
And actually, we usually have different types of depression. We have normal depression, and depression is not normal. You see, it is usually normal to fear. And there is that fear that is also abnormal.
Ngoja mimi sijaelewa hapo. Kuna fear yenye inakuja yenye ni normal.
Yeah, you can fear something that should not even be feared.
Okay.
Alafu it makes you like heartbeat in increase.
Kama mimi niko na best yangu like akona fears ndogo sana. Yeye huogopa lizard.
Na ni mwanaume?
Oh, no, she's a lady.
Oh, okay.
Like a simple thing like a lizard ama mende. Yep. So there was this time ilikuwa kwenye church morning, then akamka akaona lizard. Honestly, alirudisha kila kitu kwa nyumba, akamop, akafagia ndio hiyo tu lizard iende. Akakam church apparently. Well, of course, well inakaa utoto, lakini of course kitu kama itamsumbua. But then fear ni cause ya depression, in the sense that probably the things that you fear most or the thing that you fear most inakuhappen here. Get. Let's say of course we all fear losing our parents or the people we love. Hatutakangi kuwapoteza. And so at times ina happen, let's say masako ama hata best yako ni msik na kwa usi. Labda kwa hiyo verge ya death.
Yeah.
Unakuwa depressed hata kabla dead. Exactly, yeah. So well kuna reasons mingi, of course vinapeana reasons mingi, but then mimi na feeling the whole reason fear pia inakuwa brought up na some reason.
How about anxiety?
Anxiety.
We have fear, anxiety.
Anxiety, I think you pata mtu ukiwa umepitia, like if you've gone through something in life and you're anxious that it will happen to you again. Yeah. Like once bitten, twice shy. So I don't know if that can cause depression for me, but maybe, probably anxiety.
Alafu pia I think anxiety ila certain uncertainty. Wanakuwa na kizungu by the way. Uncertainty ya the future.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fear of the unknown.
Yeah, kimpango ile yenye probably una feel I mean au kutoshua. Kushua kama utakula kesho.
People usually when you talk about depression, people have depression but they don't know they have depression.
Mimi niko na swali kwanza. Do you think vitu kama drugs zina cause depression?
Yes, actually. Okay. If somebody is depressed, there are signs that show that you're depressed. And when you're depressed, you can end up in drug abuse.
Oh yeah, by the way.
It's like a...
So is it like a result or something that you result to? When
drugs actually cause depression. Drugs ni one of the effects of depression. Like sometimes I think sometimes mse could deal na depression anajipata in drugs. Like mse ako kwa noma labda umepoteza paro ama uko na noma ya school fees home ama uko na noma ya kupass exam na uoni kama ita work out ama tu vitu wazi work out. So of course unatafuta solution, but drugs uko temporary, haizi feeling hiyo gap like permanently. So unapatanga mse ameenda up in drugs kuji console ama kufind some peace.
Exactly.
Unaget
that feeling of being high, you feel like everything is going normal. Then when it's gone unarudi back to your state.
Sasa hiyo ndio issue, like haisolvungu nini yako permanently.
To get the solution, we have to know whether you're depressed or not. Ndio lazima tujue, how do I know that I am depressed? What are the signs? Like nitajuaje niko depressed? Yeah.
Most of the time kuna tu kula sana you're depressed.
Yeah. Lakini mimi ukula tu sana normally. Wewe ni
tunajua.
Mimi ukula tu sana. Mimi si hata nakuanga depressed. Si hata wewe nimeona ndani lakini mimi nimeona ndani.
How do I know that I have depression? I need to understand what are the things that if I spot in somebody, in myself, I know that I have depression. And one of them you say eating a lot.
Put it a lot. But there was a lighter note. For me, I think
but pia inaweza kuwa ukweli.
Inaweza kuwa kweli. Wengine wanalala sana.
True.
Si ndio? Like they're always in bed.
Lakini usingizi manzo.
Sana wanalala saa 5.
Awe achana.
Kuna wenye wanalalaga tu ni hobby.
Ni hobby.
So you need to differentiate hobby and depression. And I think another thing I can say, probably most of the time unapata mtu anajifungia sana, ako indoors. For me now, I don't know about maybe some
withdrawal symptoms.
Withdrawal symptoms, exactly. Kweli umesoma, naona umeenda shule.
Actually, okay, they can also be...
Ati yangu ya kamera, umesikia nimesoma?
We have emotional signs.
Yeah.
We have physical signs. And we also have, okay, emotional. So physical, like loss of appetite.
Loss of weight. So appetite na weight zinaendana.
Unajua by the way kuna signs uko relative. Kuna mse who eat a lot na kuna wase who eat less. Una get. Like normally kuna venye mse ukula. Mse tu akiwa fiti.
On a normal.
Yeah, in their normal state.
Yeah.
So labda anakulanga sana ama anakula less. Like normally when they are good. So napata wakiwa depressed, either they don't eat at all or they eat too much.
Wana overdo.
Yeah, wana overdo. Wana overeat.
But you can also realize
Una get.
Weight. Weight, I mean weight of somebody. You can realize that one.
Nimedhani unamwambia
ngoje. No.
Msingelee weight yangu by the way.
Uko 50? You eat a lot.
Nanipeleka sana. Asante lakini bro. Asante.
Like you eat a lot, but you lose weight very, very drastically. Like if you check like, okay, me personally, last year, that was 2020, since Corona, I've also been
You've been bigger than this?
Depression. Let me tell you,
kijana amekuwa depressed.
There's a time I weighed 72. 72.
Okay.
And life has a lot of things, and after around 6 months, I went back to weigh myself, and I found I was 64. And I said, my goodness,
my God.
That was 8.
Almost close to.
Almost 8, around 8.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa 68?
I was 72.
And then?
I found I was 68. No, 64.
64?
Yeah,
in 6 months' time?
Yeah,
that's not too much.
That's around 2.
Hey, that's 8 kgs.
8 kgs.
In 6 months' time?
Yeah, but still in account.
If I were telling you, Phelix, you have lost weight, umekonda squeeze, what's happening? You see,
sura ikubadilika.
Yeah, actually. First it makes
sura ikubadilika. Nauliza tu.
Niko sawa.
Skin color ilikuwa tu.
Niko na mashavu.
Nimemea mashavu. So people are like, oh, Phelix, umekonda, what's happening with you? Are you sick? And you're like, you see those things makes you like, you feel stigmatized.
A lot, exactly.
Yeah, you feel like nobody's there.
Alafu actually at times inapenigi time say inapeniaga mse na hajui. Like kuna wase wajuangi ini sign ya mse ini sign iko depressed. Mse sometimes and they take very normally. Mse nzenza hiyo kuluza appetite ama ku oversleep ama kupusha away marafiki zake. Like her feel fun around the people.
Exactly.
The people they love.
Push away marafiki zake. When you are actually depressed, you tend to lose interest in things that you used to have interest in.
Yes,
exactly.
even ukiwa na kampani yenye hukufurahisha sana, bado unaona feeling ni kama hakuna, I mean, you feel hata hauna energy ya kupatia. At times you may think it's very normal, you may think like mimi niko tu fiti. Ni wasawa ni understand nini.
Yeah.
But distance unakuwa depressed.
Exactly.
So think
Mimi nipitia.
Yeah, so I think kila mtu amekuwa.
So ulifanya aje ndo ukatoka huko?
Okay, basically I just had to take control and believe that it is me. It's not other person, ni mimi mwenyewe nilipitia. Okay, people go through a lot of things. You can't say hakuna mwenye hana stress.
Yeah, kila mtu anapitia
It's like
kitu.
everybody has a stress.
Sure.
But number one thing, you have to accept that I am stressed up and I am undergoing something that is so hard.
And yeah, that state of accepting and actually being open to talk about it.
Yeah.
Hiyo first of all inakuwa one step to healing.
Exactly.
Because for you to like
Ebu
say
kwanza
I'm depressed.
Kabla tukuje
I'm
hapo.
depressed.
So basically physical science tumesema ni stuff za lose weight and appetite na whatever the notice. And then sometimes mina feel mental sometimes ni yako badilika. Kuna state na overthink na overimagine vitu. Alafu unakwanga irritated haraka. Like hata best yako ama mse wako wa home, just a small thing gets you mad so fast. So fast. Hata ni kitu yenye mse ya kuintend ama ni kitu hata iko bigi. But
so can we say mood swings?
Yeah.
Pia wanaume
muda kuna wanaume huko na mood swings. Wewe hujakaa na wanaume wako na mood swings.
Wanaume wako na mood swings hapa nje. This corona thing, wacha tu.
Sure.
Yeah.
So guys, do you think like things kama heartbreak, hizi zenye especially teenagers wanapitia huku nje?
Yeah, so you see that is part of a problem.
Vijana wanavunjwa mioyo.
Watu wanavunjwa mioyo.
Wanavunjwa mioyo. Mioyo zinavunjika.
That is part of a problem. Yenye mtu amepitia, then unapata you are heartbroken, you don't want to tell a friend like umejiwekea, you die alone.
Yeah, there's that thing of being honestly kuna toka loyal huku nje, like very loyal to their partner. Alafu unapata msi amekucheza. Do you know how it is coming out of that space? It's really very hard. And the people who come out of that space by themselves, nobody helped them. So I consider such people very strong because it really takes a lot of guts to come out of that.
I actually believe the first step is just accepting that I am depressed.
Yeah.
Number two, telling a friend, because at least you will be
talking
relieved.
things out. Yeah.
When I share with somebody, at least it's a bit solved. And then if you don't tell somebody or you accept, that is where the suicidal thoughts start coming in. You start feeling that you're lonely, nobody is there for you, the world is just so small for you, you feel like I'm dying tomorrow. But if I share with a friend can take action in life. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ile story well, at times of course hizo vitu zi happen, and heartbreak is one of the reasons the depression big time amongst the youths of course in our society. But then kuna wase who go through it kivyao na wana make it wana nini, but then kuna hizo effects labda kabla mse in the course of struggling, kabla mse I get out of that stuff, I get out of depression, kuna venye anakonga affected, una get, and labda hata kama hata open up uta notice kuna vitu anafanya vitu weird zenye si ati ni signs za depression but zime cause depression. I mean ni effects za depression.
Okay. Like the results of being depressed?
Exactly, results za
that is a good one. Then it means we have to talk about the effect of depression. What actually happens after somebody is depressed? What do we see? Okay, those are signs, but effect is now the result of depression.
Like some of the depression.
Yeah. So
have you ever heard of anyone who has lost their lives from being depressed?
So many.
Mi hata acha nikwambie umse ajui futa. So mimi nimesikia story most kwanza majuu. Hata Afrika na Kenya unapata timu ili lose, timu iko by ligi msana.
Unakuwa depressed.
Ana commit suicide.
Juu
depression. Ama liekelea dozi kwa maji.
Kuna wasi wamejiua juu ya kubet.
Bana. So I think one of the biggest effects that depression ni suicide.
Of course, that's the biggest for you.
Yeah. Of course, suicide, death, kuna nini nyingine?
I was doing some article and I found in India like suicide is like what kills the most population in India. Actually, suicide.
Yeah, so unajua kitu depression hufanya over time. Alafu sometimes wase who expect people to care when they don't know. Like me, I'm depressed and you don't know.
And you expect me to care.
Exactly, I expect that you care. You know, so sometimes una feelingi the world has become a small circle for you. Una feelingi kama uko peke, like nobody cares. kwani msee ajui msee nimelose ama msee ajui mimi ni msika, msee ajui mimi napitia nini.
I'm already getting depressed from this topic.
So over time unapata suicidal thoughts start plaguing your mind.
Yeah.
I get. And then over time zikimature na zikiku overcome, of course which is very serious by the way.
Somebody is depressed. I was told this, but okay, I got it from another article, but I didn't know until that time. That if somebody is depressed, they usually tend to have dry mouth.
Sorry? Dry mouth?
Hiyo ni njaa bro.
It's true.
Yeah, hiyo ni njaa mazee. Wewe unahisi njaa unakauka mdomo unataka kuleta hapa. January inakupiga vita unakauka mdomo unataka kutuambia hapa ni depression.
Daktari confirm hapo chini kwa comment.
There's a doctor watching kindly.
By the way comment hapo story mse kukauka mdomo.
Unaweza kauka mdomo juu ya njaa baby ama hujapaka Vaseline.
Ama hata Mombasa tu ama hujakunywa maji unatembea.
You usually have one reason for things like kukauka mdomo si njaa pekee, you are depressed.
Usidanganye bro, ninja.
Ngoja.
Tafuta food. Unless they kupatia depression.
Sikia Sam.
But you shake anja alafu
Let me ask. Let me ask this. Do you want to kusema? For example, I'm depressed right now. But nimekula nimeshiba. Alafu ni bado mdomo wangu kwa dry.
Yeah. Sawa.
Another thing of
and suicide.
Those are not the only results for depression.
But of course, suicide is the major and biggest result.
I think peer families have broken out here because of depression. So many things. People are going through so many things.
A relationship can break because of depression.
Huh?
Yeah. Relationship.
Like you are depressed.
I don't have a problem with my relationship.
Then you're
but
depressed.
I'm personally depressed.
So you separate yourself.
Yeah. I just want to be alone.
I think story ya depression cause breakups inaweza kukweli especially, but I think that happens when you're not free with your partner sana.
Yeah, effort.
Okay, actually we need to know when you deal with a relationship. No, not relationship, but depression. How do we deal with depression? Yes, I'm depressed. I just feel like I need to commit suicide. How do I do
But I think kabla hata tufikia hapo, of course kuna points kadhaa tumepeana hapo nyuma za ku open up na whatever. But manze kuna ways zenye si fit za kudeal na depression. Kama story za drugs,
drugs is not an escape.
Alafu suicide is the only option. Suicide is the only option.
Yeah.
Alafu I mean vitu mingi. But basically hapo kwa drugs manze, drugs si option. Drugs si option kabisa. Maana yake drugs inakupatia tu a temporary, is it fulfillment or something?
Relief.
Like a temporary relief. Because after umestona ama after umechoma, after some time tu tena utarudi tu kwelo, then utakumbuka bado hizo noma ziko. Ama ukitei tu jioni ulale usiku asubuhi uamke hizo shida zako bado ziko hazijaisha. So me I feel the best way is one, I think try knowing yourself. Try understanding yourself. Unaget?
Yeah.
Then kuwa na sako manze, kuwa na wase unazoongea na wao, have friends you can share. Alafu pia usiogope kuambia familia yako. That is kama kuna wase unaweza trust kwa familia yako.
Yeah, don't tell anyone you don't trust. Because honestly there's somewhere I read, unaweza kuwa unapitia kitu inakuhurt, then uambie mtu aende kuambia wengine sasa ikuhurt zaidi.
Yeah, sure.
So know the people to approach. Don't just approach everyone. Yeah. So people really need to know the right ways to deal with depression.
Have like the friends you have
exactly.
are very, very important.
Yeah.
You can be depressed lakini wewe unakoga kwa ile kifundisha vijana unapenda mambo ya pombe, mambo ya Dundai kama ndio ajili ya Friday.
Ndio Dundai.
So nakwambia if you're stressed, go with us on Friday night. Ukichangamka ndio online katika asubuhi hiyo stress iko imeisha.
Alafu labda kuna wase wako na noma ya kuopen up kwa mabesti zao. Ama kuna wase wako na trust issues. Kuna wase wenye wana feel insecure kuambia wase juu issues zao. Let's say it's a serious issue. Let's say unajua kuna wase wame grow up na stuff serious. Let's say somebody saw their mother being raped when they were young. They've grown up with that. I mean, hiyo image iko kwa kichwa yao. Kwa kichwa yao mpaka leo. Inaitwa post-traumatic, whatever. So they have grown up with it, and then somebody comes in na try kuwakumbusha.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Exactly.
Your stuff husumbua wase, but na feel you can find somebody to talk to about it. Find somebody to talk to about it, because it will hurt you down, and eventually mean utaenda up kufanya kitu wrong ama kitu iko fiti.
So you should check your company a lot. There are so many people who have the right friends around them, but unaona hiyo story tumeongelea ya withdrawal syndrome. Ushaanza ku withdraw, unaanza kutafuta alternative friends, and there are so many alternative friends. Yani unapata our alternative friends wanakuwa nao it's a bad company. People wenye amesema wanakwambia sipende hivi, usifanye hivi. Ai, unapitiaje hiyo na unaweza piga mtu ngeta hapa nje na uuze tenje yake na upate rwabe.
The first thing is usually acceptance that I am depressed. Second thing is speaking it out.
Alafu kuna sawajongi yako depressed. Watajua aje? Kuna sawajongi yako depressed. Like hata wajui yako depressed. Msee hata ajui. Like msee yako depressed na ajui. I mean, they are just innocently depressed.
I think kama ni mtu ako close na wewe, ni rahisi umwambie, mazee Sam, vile nakuona, mazee naona ka you might be depressed. Tunikujia jule aje.
And another thing, for you to like kumaliza depression, what you need to know first is that accept for you to have peace, like when amani, accept peace with zero expectation. No, actually, reality with zero expectation. You get reality with zero expectation. But that is it, by the way. If you need peace, zero expectation, but total reality. Hapo utapata peace, like absolute peace.
Yeah.
And that one can make you to try and reduce.
So, Felix, like I'm trying to think. Probably someone is watching right now and they are actually depressed. How do you feel like, from what we have told them, like, how can you deal with that person? How, nini yenye feel tunaweza msaidia nayo saizi?
Okay, actually, if you are there watching and you feel depressed, we've talked about a lot of things. How do you realize that you have depression? How do you know the signs that basically shows that you have depression in your life? And don't just keep quiet, actually. First, you need to accept that I am depressed. Second, you need to take a step and tell it to somebody, like be outspoken, speak it out, and it will help you reduce the chances of getting to the negative result of being depressed, actually. I don't know whether there's a positive result of being depressed. And if you feel, you can also, some people also don't know that they're depressed, but out of what you have said, you can realize that you're depressed. You can take a step and look into, how do you call them, psychiatrists?
Psychiatrists,
actually, you have the right English.
Mwambianga nilisoma mnafia ni mimi nimeenda shule.
Gumbaru.
Yeah, so you shouldn't just sit there and you're depressed. Take a step and do whatever I've said. And you can also comment down there, and we will be able to understand how to help you. Actually, we go through the comments and.
So umesema kama kuna positive side ya depression.
Yeah.
Iko. For me, I feel kama life ingekuwa too smooth. Leo niko nakunywa tu mkate na maziwa na mayai, kesho niko Dubai. And everything is just going very well. I feel like life would have been so boring at some point. So, for me, what I understand, even based with my religious background, I understand that sometimes we go through things to make us stronger. We go through things to teach us that, there's some greater entity that actually works, and it's helping me go, fight through these things. Yeah, so I feel like depression is gonna some positivity, because tell me, when you were depressed, when you came out of that situation, how did you feel? You felt stronger? You felt like, even somebody sang, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
And by the way, if you take it, depression has a positive impact. It will make you to feel okay when you're depressed, by the way.
Yeah, so it's my mindset.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the mindset. So if you take about situation yenye uko nayo ukichukulia na positivity, no matter what it is, even if you've lost a loved one, understand that you cannot bring them back. So now what do you do from there? Have the right people around you. Do the things you love doing. Kama unapenda kuswim, enda swimo. Kama unapenda kukula, kama unapenda kulala, do that. Yeah, as time goes by, utajipata ukihil, because also time is inakuwa determinant of healing. Sindio? Time.
Yeah. I think what depression does in most cases, or rather all cases, it robs you of your peace.
Yeah.
Like it takes off your peace. So what you lack at that time is unajua peace ndio kwa the most important thing I'm saying. Because you're not certain about what will happen in future, you have no peace. Because like everything is not working, you have no peace. So mimi naambia msee one, venye tumesema, if you have a circle that can be trusted, share out with them. If you don't have a circle, venye mesema, look for a psychiatrist, look for a therapist. I mean, they can help you out. Unaget, share out with them. At least our professionals, right?
Yeah, professionals.
Yeah, they know how to deal with such issues.
Yeah.
Alafu pia na feel sometimes depression or most situations who come kupima strength yetu.
Yeah.
Because you never know how strong you are when such things haven't happened.
Exactly.
Kuna msee alikuwa anasema you will never have victory unless you've battled.
Yeah.
Unless you've been in a battleground.
Yeah.
You will never know the sweetness of peace when you haven't been in turmoil or kama haujakuwa at peace.
Yeah.
So I feel easy stuff sometimes so kuja, but they're just kind of testing how strong you are and how nini. Yeah, basically how strong you are. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sam. Thank you so much, Miss Esther.
Christ anakupatia peace.
Exactly. Jesus is the answer ministry.
Christ anakupatia peace. So manze kama kuna trouble hapo kuna noma, try out Christ manze atakusaidia. Yeah, si ati atateka hiyo troubles but atakupatia peace. Okay, and pia anaweza take them away. But there's some peace that comes in ukijua amesema don't be anxious, things are working out right for you.
Yeah, understand that there's a supreme being. Yeah.
Sio supreme court wewe.
Supreme being, he's above everything.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Every trouble. Thank you very much. Looking forward to see you in our next episode.
By the way, alafu comment share out your views about this. What do you think about what we've talked? Kama kuna vitu mnataka zikuwe handled, kama kuna vitu na feel hazijakuwa handled vizuri hapa, you can talk to us pia. Usiogope comment, usiogope kusema topics unataka zikuwe handled pia. Just be open, be free. Alafu
at Sam, Esther and Phelix. Odium.